Afternoon, everybody. BushCat Daryl here. It's been raining for 3 days, but boy, it turned out to be a nice day today. And looking like it's clear off to the west, so we're going to take a ride. I don't know where we're going yet, but we're going for a ride. Ride along. Climbing 180-degree turn and take a look at the solar project that they're working on just to the south of the runway, the other side of the wooded area there. And as we take off and little climbing right-hand turn, you can see the horizon go across the nose of the airplane. Nice steady rate turn. BushCat flies good doing stuff like that. But here we are. This is the solar farm. You see, they got it all cleared off. They got all manner of machines, and they got a yard here, and this is the BOCES school on Tilden Hill Road, and you can't see any of this from the road. It's all obscured from the road by the wooded area. Things are starting to brown up, but you can't land on them, so I got to wait till they get them combined. But somebody out there by the barn pressure washing, so I said, you know, not doing anything in the field tonight. Let's head over and get a look at the canal. And the Syracuse Zetas was calling 220 at 8, but you'd never know it looking at the canal. We got lock 22 here, and the canal is just like a mirror tonight. Really pretty to see how straight they got that out across the center of the town of Verona. Now, little bit of ripple, but nothing that would be exciting. Overflew Dave LeBrex, and like I said, it had been raining, and he's completely flooded out here. You can see the left side probably could have landed on it, but didn't want to take the chance. As damp as it was, we just overflew the field and said hello, and on we went. Started out up the climb. I could see the city of Oneida in the distance, so we headed over there. Glenwood Plaza under the collar of the airplane, and of course the heights, and the nice city, well done. And we headed up on West Hill. My buddy Pat Cowan lives up there, and he sent me a message on Facebook the other day. He said, "Hey, fly by it, I'll get another picture of the new airplane." He took a picture of the blue and white one. And so we headed up there, and this is Pat's house, and the truck was there. I thought he was home, so I circled around, and you've seen me land up here before, and I like to land at a 45 to the furrows. I mean, always careful of the wires and what have you, but we dropped down in, and you can see they got this harvested. I don't know what they planted here, but 45 to the furrows, and it's a little bit rough, but you can control the airplane. Where if you land lengthways of the furrows, you can get a tire and a root, and it'll yank you back and forth. And I've learned that through the years, that it's always better to land on an angle to anything that's rough like that. So that's what we did. And again, you can see they got whatever crop was here all took off in it. So we taxied up to the back of Pat's house. And I could have swore he was home, truck was there, and what have you, but nobody come out. And then I didn't learn until later. I got another message from him that he had to work until 1:30 in the morning. So still, and of course the valley goes Oneida to the left and Munnsville to the right, and we're gonna head over on East Hill. But right now the airplane is Vernon Downs, circled around here on East Hill. And I was up here in Reconned it the other day, and right here there's a brown strip, and there was an Amish farmer down there with a team of horses plowing that field, and I thought that was kind of neat how they held on to the old ways like that. But as we circled around the Sheffersteins here, you can see there's a little hedgerow coming out there, dark overgrowth there, and you can see that the fields are two different shades of green. One is a light color on the right and a dark color on the left. And the lighter colored fields have been mowed, and the darker colored fields have not had the third cutting harvested yet. So obviously we want to land in the shorter grass. So we're going to fly the airplane up here to the crest of the hill, and you can see we got some dark grass on the left here, and then in front of us you can see where it turns lighter colored. I'm going to spot land the airplane right in that shorter grass right here on the top of the hill. And of course then we taxied up to the back of the barn, and wasn't anybody home, so just put the throttle on and off we went. I did take a picture and send it to him so he knew that I stopped to visit. And we just went ahead and took off again. And you can see the field is a little undulating, but the BushCat handles this off-airport stuff real good. And especially with the 29-inch tires, you can see how well that handled the rough terrain there. So, but in any case, climbed her up to 1,000 feet and over the Vernon Downs and over the village of Vernon and the Adunio Golf Course and over Charlie Bates's, and here we are on the base leg for runway 24 at NY 62. And I'm really way too high, and I'm in close to the runway, so I pulled the nose up and I slowed the airplane right down, and I was letting it sink on the backside of the power curve. And you need an airplane that you can trust if you're going to do something like this, because you can see the nose is really, really high, and you watch the nose of the airplane here drop away from the horizon, because that happened not because I pushed the nose down, but because I pulled back on the controls and the airplane entered a little deeper into the stall to get that, to drop that altitude off. Now watch. There was no tendency for the wing to drop or anything like that. It's a very honest airplane, very controllable. And you got to be careful doing stuff like that close to the ground. You get into a stall spin, you can get killed. But the BushCat handles so good, and I flew it so much, I know what to expect. So I hope you enjoyed the ride for a little off-airport operation tonight with the BushCat.